thing. Just go to the courtroom and basically do what everybody else would have to do. Like, it's not, you don't have to prove me wrong. I just want the truth. Honestly, I can take a no. I can take, if I'm embarrassed at the end of the day, I can take that. I really can. I've been through a lot, seeing a lot. I could take me being embarrassed. Like, this can't take nobody not saying nothing. Like, you know, it's not.
Mathew Knowles is now filled with regret after selling Beyoncé to Jay-Z when she was only 16, especially since he just discovered Jay had a secret son all along. And get this, Jay also slept with that boy's mother when she was just 16. The son in question? Rymir Suttherwaite. And honey, this young man isn't backing down. He's been coming for Jay-Z relentlessly for over a decade, even suggesting that Jay may have had his mother silenced to keep this scandal from exploding online. Rymir even dropped receipts showing Jay sent hitmen after him at his own home. At this point, Jay might want to ease up because all this scheming is only fueling Rymir's obsession with exposing the truth. All Rymir has ever asked for is a simple paternity test to confirm whether Jay is really his father. But Jay's been dodging it like a game of hide and seek, doing everything possible to avoid the test. Many believe the real reason is that he doesn't want the world to know he was involved with a 16-year-old when he was nearly 30. Just months before Rymir's mother mysteriously passed, she sent a letter to the Daily Mail confirming Jay got her pregnant at 16. Rymir's godmother, Lily Colley, recently revealed that when this first started, Jay actually responded positively. They even discussed Rymir's music career and whether to sign him. But once lawyers got involved, everything changed. It seems Jay's team realized how damaging this could be, especially if Wanda was underage. Since then, it's been nothing but legal tricks, shady dealings, and collusion between lawyers, which is why Rymir refuses to quit. In a recent interview, Rymir accused Jay of bribing lawyers and judges to bury the paternity case. But wait, it gets worse. He even called out his own lawyers, claiming they were secretly taking Jay's hush money to sabotage his fight for the truth.
Things that's going on still in our court system. I'm just trying to keep the world really aware because this is something that's going on continuously on a daily basis with maybe many different people. So, as I said, I was in a major court. Me, my mom, my godmom, we've been in court for many years, and it's just been crazy. Like, as I said before, it's been crazy. We've been going in there. I don't feel like we've been getting our rights really appreciated. So important to deal with because all the fraud on the court, if we just let that, just pass and not say anything about it, they would continue to do anything they want. It's not just with us, it's with people in the world. Like, a lot of fraud and a lot of collusion that's just been going on and just been looked over was never supposed to happen. Like, and I will not let that pass. I'm not letting the lawyers get away with that. They will not go in the courtroom of justice and just lie like that and continue to get praised off it or, use this lie to benefit off all these years. Like, we've been going to court, putting our hard-earned money out there, and we going in there to fight fraud. That's just that's craziness. That's really craziness. And I don't think nobody in the world should have to go through that. You going in there, you paying your hard-earned money. You got these lawyers that just frauding and pitting anything they want basically in the courtroom, and the judges is just allowing this to go on. I honestly believe that both of them should be hold it responsible for this, because if you guys, this is you guys' job, and if the judge can't see this or overlook it, I can understand a mistake, but just throughout the years, to continue to overlook fraud it's just craziness to me. Like, come on, it's right there in your face. If you can't see that, then I don't know what else we can do to help you guys believe that it's something crazy going on with this case. Honestly, I just want everybody in the world just to keep their eyes open and just watch things that happen, that just like how things unfold, because it's crazy. It really is crazy. These judges, these lawyers, this fraud, collusion, who knows what it's for, money or friendships or whatever they got going on. But I can honestly say that we should never go in the courtroom feeling like we're already the victims and we did nothing wrong. We did nothing wrong but coming here, tell you guys the truth, put our life on the line, come to every court case and give you 100% plus of us. And basically we just got stepped on, and basically, just try to get dragged through the system. But no, we won't let that go. That's not us. We're not we're not letting this go, and we will continue to fight, like, especially for fraud and collusion that's been going on. No, I will not let nobody just put that on my name, my mother's name, my godmother's name. We
had intercourse with him. How old was she?
I would say I think she was about 16, 17, or 16, just turning 16 or 17. I know it was one of them.
And Jay-Z was what age?
I wouldn't happen to know. I think he was in his 20s?
I read 22.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think I read 22, but he was in his 20s.
Yes, I wouldn't happen to know his age, but 22, I'm pretty sure if they put that out there, then that's what his age was.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just want to point out to our audience that Jay-Z having sex with a minor would make that child rape because she was underage at the time. And then furthermore, the fact that he took her from one state to another state, I imagine would be in a violation of state trafficking laws. Wow. So moving forward.
At first, people assumed Jay-Z was throwing money around just to hide rumors that he was involved with underage girls back in the day. But sweetie, the gossip mill says that's not the only reason. Rumor has it Beyoncé has known about this the entire time and allegedly warned Jay that if this scandal blows up, she's done, divorce papers filed, kids in tow. You've mentioned before that you think Beyoncé might be part of why this hasn't been resolved. And honestly, I agree. Back when this first started, they didn't have a daughter yet, and there were already whispers about fertility struggles, right? So imagine how that would make any woman, especially someone like her, feel about Jay suddenly having a grown, talented son popping up. It would absolutely rattle her. I fully believe that if this were true, Beyoncé would have an issue with Rymir entering the picture, especially during such a fragile time in their relationship. But now, a decade or more later, you'd think someone would finally say, enough, let's just settle this.
She said something, supposedly, this is all hearsay, about regarding saying Rymir needs to go away, little boy, something to that effect. There was something out there with the song they made. And then next thing I know, somebody was at my property. Somebody came to my property in the evening time and had a conversation about trying to get in through the back door. I heard them.
So the lyric in her song, do you remember the name of the song?
I don't. So there was two songs. One, Rymir, help me with this.
It's hurt. I think one is Heard About Us.
That was the one that you and Jay-Z went back on. He said something for the 99th time, the kid ain't mine.
Turns out, Beyoncé's father Mathew Knowles also got involved, and if you recall, there were long-standing rumors that her marriage to Jay-Z was a business arrangement set up by Mathew to boost her career. But here's the thing, Mathew allegedly had no idea about Rymir back then because these paternity claims didn't surface until 2010. By that point, Jay and Bey had already been together for years and were 2 years deep into their marriage. It wasn't like Mathew could just split them up over it. Around that same time, whispers were swirling that Jay was unfaithful to Bey with his late mistress, Kathy White, who was reportedly pregnant with his child when she died under mysterious circumstances. Investigative journalist Liz Crokin, who's previously accused Jay of silencing Kathy to cover up their affair, recently had Rymir and his godmother on her podcast to discuss his paternity battle. And let's just say, things got intense.
Anything could happen, but I still gotta live for myself at the end of the day. I still gotta work and bring an income for me. I can't sit around. I gotta get up off my feet and do something. I can't wait on the world. Like, I can't say, I can't wait on anybody to want to respond when they want to. It is important that I know who my biological father is, just because, my mom's health, I don't know if it's coming from our family or it's coming from the other side, and that would be something I really would want to find out, because, in the future, you don't know what could happen And a lot of people are so quick to judge because they see somebody coming out and try to find out if the person that, you know, trying to find out things, they
After a decade-long battle, Rymir might finally get justice. The court just denied Jay-Z's motion to dismiss his paternity claims, meaning this case isn't going away. Sooner or later, Jay will be legally forced to take that DNA test he's been dodging since 2010. His legal team argued, these baseless allegations have already been dismissed in multiple courts, and the plaintiff's disregard for prior rulings resulted in a contempt order. But the judge wasn't having it, they sided with Rymir. The Carters are furious, especially Mathew. He believes Jay is humiliating Beyoncé yet again, and rumors are swirling that divorce talks might be happening. Rymir's godmother even hinted in her interview that Jay started avoiding Rymir the moment they got involved. Nothing's confirmed yet, but one thing's clear, Rymir won't back down until he gets that test. One supporter tweeted, Rymir said, "You are the father, and I won't stop till you prove me wrong." Protect this man? Nah, protect the truth. Another added, Jay's refusal screams guilt. He bought his secret daughter a mansion but won't take a 10-minute test? If he's innocent, just swab and shut the rumors down. Now it's your turn, what do you think? Is Jay's avoidance suspicious? And will Beyoncé actually walk away this time? Sound off in the comments. And don't miss this other messy drama, click here to watch.